Hi everyone, it's Roger here from what's on DisneyPlus.com with a weekly Q&A video. So these questions have all come from our Patrons and YouTube channel members. You can become a member from as little as $2 a month. It basically means that you kind of help support the channel, support the podcast and keep everything going. And you get access to special emojis if you're on YouTube. You also get to have your name at the end of all of our videos if you're in the gold members and above. And also you get to ask questions for these episodes every single week. So this week we've got quite a lot of star questions and we've also got some other little questions as well. So I'm going to do all the star ones to begin with. Martin asks, when do you think we'll know the content that will be on Star in each European market? With regards to what content is going to be coming to Disney Plus through Star in like Europe and also like Australia and Canada and stuff, I probably expect we won't find out until maybe mid-January. They'll kind of want to hold off and going to get a big boost and try and get a lot more subscribers, because this is a big opportunity for them to expand the growth of Disney Plus in the countries that they're going to be getting Star, because it's going to be that sixth pillar. We're not going to have to pay an extra fee or anything like that. They're just going to be putting the price up of Disney Plus to get it. Yeah, I just think we'll probably find out January. I can't see us finding out much more this month because we've pretty much only got like another week or so before till everyone's probably going to start shutting down for Christmas. But yeah, I'm expecting mid-January. The Random Movie Fan asks, is Star free with Disney Plus subs for non-European subs? So as far as Star goes for Disney Plus, this is going to be running out in all of Europe. It's also going to be coming to Canada, Australia, New Zealand and Singapore, because it's going to be launching on the same day in Singapore. It'll also be coming to Hong Kong, Japan and Eastern European countries at a later date. In Latin America, you're going to have to get Star Plus, which is its own separate app and its own separate fee. There is like a bundle together. So in Latin America, they're doing a different thing with Star completely because of this live sports. There's going to be loads of stuff in there. But yeah, basically it's just not the US is not getting all the Star stuff because they've already got Hulu as well. But everybody else will be getting all of this content. And while it is free, they are going to be putting up the price of Disney Plus by about €2 to cover it. Joshua asked, with Star coming in February 2021 in the UK and Europe alongside other countries, do you think it is likely that Disney will consider closing down more of their channels in a similar vein to what they did with Disney channels? I don't know on this one. They could do the opposite thing if they could turn Fox into Star and get rid of the Fox branding like they've done in Latin America. That would make maybe more sense to kind of keep the channel going. It depends really on what Sky and other networks are paying for that channel, but I could see Fox completely shutting down at some point, but they might just want to continue that revenue going and offering an outlet for this content, because I'm expecting most of it's going to start going through Disney Plus anyway. It's hard to tell. It's really going to come down to how much Sky wants to pay for those channels, really. Joseph asked, will Touchstone stuff be on Star, as I didn't mention it, and will National Geographic stuff have the more mature documentaries on Star as well? The simple answer is I definitely think we're going to be getting more of the mature stuff arriving from National Geographic than they maybe don't put out at the minute. It doesn't make sense for them to do it. There's no reason for them not to do it now with Star, adding that mature content. As far as Touchstone, I know they're adding The Sixth Sense, and there's gonna be putting all the things on there. You want Con Air and The Rock. We got to have those movies on there. Yeah, I think Touchstone is going to be in there. They just probably don't want to promote it too much now because that brand is kind of dead to them. They've cut too many. They don't need it anymore. But yeah, I'm sure that's going to be in there as well. Jamie asked about the price going up for Disney Plus and how they're going to sort it all out, because apparently he contacted Sky and they didn't know anything about it. To be honest, I'm not surprised by that. The Disney Plus price isn't going up till March. They have said they're going to honour it for like 6 months on in some countries in the very, very small wording at the bottom. I think it's Sky probably didn't know anything about it. They only announced it Thursday night, so that meant that it was late Friday when the Sky got it, so they might not have even been briefed on it, because the more people they brief, the more people can talk about it. So I expect we'll find out in the coming weeks and months ahead, but I wouldn't worry about it too much yet, because it's still a couple of months, and if you're on an annual package, or it depends really on how you're paying, but yeah, it will be coming in and they'll just let you know. But I wouldn't have expected Sky to have known yet. Jamie also asked about Family Guy and other movies like Titanic coming onto Star. I can definitely say Family Guy is coming on there. I haven't seen American Dad yet. It depends on what's going on with... I think this is the thing with Star, is it's going to be a little bit more hodgepodge because of the licensing in each country, and they're just going to try and put as much out as they possibly can. But yeah, I think everything's in on Star, so Family Guy is definitely in. Titanic could be, because Obviously here in the UK, that was released by Fox rather than Paramount, which it was in the US. So anything that they own the rights to is fair games as far as I see for Star. Jacob asks, once Hulu is fully controlled by Disney, do you think the adult section will be integrated into the Disney Plus app in the US? Oh, this one's difficult because I think it's really going to depend on where Hulu is in like 4 years. Because at the minute, I think Comcast, they've got to do the purchase of their 33% by 2024. That means they could do it earlier. It's all going to depend on how well Disney Plus is doing and whether or not they think they can carry on with Hulu as it is. Maybe as well with live TV if less people are watching it, because it's, you know, still 5 years, things could change. And they might be watching what's happening, for example, in Europe and Canada, and they might feel that you can integrate it. Or once they've got full control, it'll be a lot easier for them to do. But Disney will be looking at where they can make the money. It was interesting, I thought, with the Investors Day where they kind of gave a bold prediction for how many subscribers they wanted for Disney Plus, and then for everything else they just bundled it all in. So maybe that's their plan eventually. I kind of hope that they do, because I think it's a much stronger thing of bringing sort of everything together. Now they've done it with Disney Plus in Europe and Canada and Australia. It kind of throws that whole like theory out the window, because we know I'm going to be getting it in literally 2 months' time. So I just wouldn't like to say no at this point, because it's 5 years away. Joseph asks, with the exciting news of the Fantastic Four being announced, has all of Phase 5 been announced, as I was hoping some X-Men? As far as Phase 5 goes for the Marvel Universe, I don't think we're even there yet. I think Fantastic Four maybe slides into it. You know, they're going to have lots more stuff planned. We're going to have some stuff with the X-Men, but ultimately we've lost a year. We've lost 2020. We've got nothing from the MCU this year. Everything's kind of been messed around. So I think we're probably years away from finding out about Phase 5. They've got so much planned for the next few years. I don't think we're going to find out any more for a while. There's quite a few questions this week about local content arriving on Disney Plus and how that's all going to work, and how we're going to see a lot more of it. Are they going to sign up with other companies? We are already seeing this happen. For example, there's been some kitchen content added to Disney Plus in the Netherlands recently. There's also been some movies in Italy and in France. Whether or not they separate them out, they're just going to probably buy the least amount they possibly can. And the good thing, like in Europe, is if they put stuff in the Netherlands, then that kind of counts towards the whole quota. So I think we are just going to see more of it. They probably are going to be teaming up with local companies just to buy stuff, the cheapest stuff they can maybe. The addition of Star allows them much more freedom, because they can put it under the Star brand rather than under the Disney brand. It can be more mature stuff. It opens up much more with this Star thing and it's the same thing that's going to be happening in Australia and Canada, because they are going to have these quota systems as well. Much easier to use that Star brand to put everything under there that they don't make. Yeah, I think we're going to see much more of this, where it probably then won't be available everywhere, because it depends on the rights, because I know France wants something different to Italy, and yeah, it's all going to be very complicated, but this local stuff we're just going to have to get used to. As far as like the UK, I think we've only got like a couple of shows, but the good thing is with a lot of the TV shows and movies, they're filmed over here, so that might help towards the quota. But I'm sure they're going to be teaming up with a number of different companies buying up stuff, maybe even licensing bits and pieces, if maybe not even exclusive content. Who knows? But yeah, lots of stuff this week. I'm really excited to see where Disney Plus is going. I'll be honest, the Star announcement this week was the big one for me. All the movies and shows, I would say 80% of them we've kind of been hearing rumbles of for a while. Obviously we had the Star Wars and the Marvel shows we didn't know about, which are really exciting, but they're years off. I mean, we still haven't even got the ones that they announced like 18 months ago. So I'm waiting to see them before I kind of worry about the future ones. But yeah, big thank you to all of our Patreons, big thank you to all of our YouTube channel members, and just a huge thank you to everyone either visiting this site or going on YouTube. It really does make all the difference, and you can help do all of that by just watching these videos and checking out the blog. But anyway guys, thank you very much for joining me, and I shall see you guys soon. Laters.